Hello, hello, and welcome to episode 81 of Satisfactory. We're going to jump in again and take a look at the list. So, alclad aluminum and aluminum casing are the next two things we need to get hooked up to the main facility. I'm just looking. There's a better recipe for anything. I don't want that, so take. No, I don't want either of those really. Yep, is this the train? This is the train. I just want to make sure that everything is hooked up, and I want to double check if I'm getting actual alclad aluminum up here yet or not. I'm not 100% sure. Which is why we're just going to take a moment. Wait for this guy to load up. Or offload. The train to offload, the station to load. Okay, we got steel pipes. A bunch of that stuff. A bunch of that stuff. So no. The answer to that question is no, we're not. Unfortunately. So we get alclad aluminum hooked into here. I really wish there was a way that I could, whatchamacallit, take some of my overflow and mitigate it. 1 second here. Because there is some overflow I do want to use. I want to use this guy's overflow. But I need to figure out how to change some stuff around so my overflow values go into a loading dock for vehicles. So it's going to be another big project I want to work on, is dealing with some of my overflow waste. Because I want to get some stuff up to there, but I just don't see a point right now to some stuff, so I'm just thinking. So we got the station set up. And I have no fuel sources coming into the station either at the moment. And all my transport, aside from the train, requires fuel. Can you use any fuel for? Yeah. So I think we need to deal with our fuel problem today. So if we take a look at the map, we got some oil over here. And if we just go fuel. Like, I'd love to make some turbo fuel. What do I need for turbo fuel? Like, I need residue, oil, sulfur, and coal. There's no sulfur over here, there's no coal over here. So I might build another smaller train line. Yay. But I know I can make another recipe for turbo fuel. Hard drive fiber. Turbo fuel. There we go, look at that. And compact coal. Take over here, compact coal. Okay. So we gotta zip way the hell over that way. On honestly, we're just going to probably take that. There we go. Hypertube. And I need to work on rebuilding my hypertubes. I'll probably do that in a stream. But more or less, my hypertubes are just going to follow my train tracks. That's going to be the plan, at least for them. They'll just run along the bottom. Or beside them. Probably beside them. So, here we go. Take a look at this quickly. We're going to make turbo fuel. Alternate turbo fuel requires compact coal, which means I need sulfur and that. Try that again. Yeah. So we're going to make the heavy compact, or the compacted coal, and turn that into turbo fuel. Oh, we might just actually make the compacted coal. I don't know yet. Sometimes I'm half mind just to clear the entire world and rebuild everything, now that we have some of the stuff later on, or some of the later on stuff unlocked. Okay. Hello. For turbo fuel, we will need to package it. Obviously, go figure. What are we making here? Is this petroleum coke? Yeah, it's petroleum coke, and it's going into the shredder. Nice. Turbo fuel. Does take petroleum coke. And sulfur, okay. For doing this, I need sulfur. What's that? And my nearest sulfur point is way over there. I got coal over there. Do I have any oil? I got oil up here, but I've got no infrastructure up here, so getting over here is always pain in the arse. Okay, if we just make standard fuel, packaged fuel means I need regular fuel. I haven't planned out what I'm doing this episode yet, so my apologies, folks. I have no idea what I'm planning today. We'll get some fuel going. We'll just get some standard fuel. Okay. Not what I wanted. Standard fuel. Packaged fuel. It is, if we're going to go here and I want to make containers. Oh. Just go here. I need packages. Which means I can do them using plastic. Which means I can make them with the resin and water, which I'm glad I can do. This is obviously not used. I don't think it needs this. got them built, but I'm not using them. It's actually kind of handy. I'm making, what, 40 per minute? If we take that and we put it through a constructor. Go here to that. I need 30 per minute. That gives me 20. Okay, let's get that up to 40. And that up to... I would like to split this. 30 and 40 is not what I need. 8, 30, and 30. Right? 30 and 30. Awesome. Cool. Take this guy and stick him there. That again. That'll kick in. There we go. And then the pack, so I need to make fuel. Which means I can make that via residual, or I can make that via... Actually, yeah, we'll make it that recipe, I think. Or I can do diluted fuel. 1 second. And I need to write down all these numbers. I don't know why I'm not using... There we go. Ignore me trying to spell fuel the wrong way consistently. It's just... So... Option 1 is residual. Sorry. 6 residual directly into 4. We can do 6 oil into 4 fuel and 3 plastic, or 3... What's this called? Polymer. I can also do 5 residue and 10 water. Gives me 10 fuel. And then to make residue, I can go 3 oil becomes 4 residue and 2 polymer. There is another recipe I don't have, but that's the only one we would actually do. So if we compare the recipes that take just oil, I have one that takes 6 oil and one that takes 3. To get to the one gives me directly to fuel, one gets me to residue. There's not really a great recipe for residue, is there? Sorry, I'm just looking at it. Because I need 6 residue for anything, or 5 residue. Okay. So let's scale this up. 6 of those gives me 8. 12 gives me... Sorry. 3, 6 gives me 8. 9 gives me 12. 12 gives me 16. So we have a 12 to 16 ratio there. I'm just trying to balance it. And a lot of the numbers in this game don't line up nicely. They just don't. But I think if we go via the diluted route, that'll be the best. This one is on here. That's impure, normal. I don't have another pure, do I? Normal, and you're pure, yeah. What are you? Okay. Okay, so we need to hook this. I need to go up. Up we go. There we go. So that's going to output 60. And we have select recipe. Select recipe, there we go. I want to be making as much heavy residue as possible. I need 30 crude per minute, which means I need 2 of these. Polymer resin, I got 20 and I got 40. I guess they're going to go into another one of these. It's going to be a little bit awkward for the lineup, but that's fine. Merger, put that on there. That goes to there, that can go to there. We're going to have a power shard somewhere. Okay, I guess it's gonna grab all of them, that's fine. I want to upgrade my consumption, so it's at 40. What about 133? 0.5? Sure, whatever. This one will be a little bit overclocked for its maximum production. I got 40 residual, 80 residual. Outputting, I would like to now be making taking that residual and we're going to turn it into not residual fuel. Where's my diluted fuel? I know I have a recipe for diluted fuel. Literally just looking at it. Alternate diluted fuel in a blender. That's the problem. Looking at the wrong building. We're just gonna move this over here. You need 50 per minute. Making actually going to get dropped down to, I believe that's this target head 8. There we go. And we just need 2 of these. Here. Don't fall. Nope. Nope. There we go. Grab that guy. Stick it right there, and another one first, right there. So we can go here. Logistics, we grab a lower hole. First one's gonna go there. Second one's gonna go there. First one goes there. It's there. And this guy can go there. That one goes there. There we go. Oh god. Can I power boost? Thank you. And I need a junction. A line junction. There we go. And we grab a junction there. Apparently that works. Nope. Too far. I need power. And follow. No idea if this will work. So I guess I better plug this all in so I can find it. And we can delete this guy. put in a power pole. And I think we might have to upgrade this guy. Can delete that. And then we got nothing going here for the moment. Drop the pipe here. Yeah, I didn't actually put an input spot here. Logistics. Floor here. Here. There we go. There we go. Gotta wait for the oil to get pumping. Okay, so I gotta give myself a little bit more space. There we go, we got oil in there now. This guy's filled with nitrogen. Nitrogen. That guy's full. This guy's getting full. This guy's almost full. Come on, we should be getting fluid in here at any moment. got fluid. Come on. It shouldn't be dipping lower. Yeah, it's going up. Okay. Yep, now we got fuel in this system. Yep, there we go. Which means then my residue should get pumped into one of these guys in short order. Grab that. Grab one of those. Grab that. That connects into there. Grab this piece. Stick that down there. And then I should be able to grab a packager. Packaged fuel. I need 40 fuel per minute. This is going to output 80. 80. I need 4 of these. We're actually going to get rid of that. Go to there. Go to there. That there. That there. How many containers? I need 40 containers per minute. 60, 120, 200. That's pretty good. Of course, it's dark. Apologies. Okay, we're finally getting some residual left over. Okay. And these guys, I do believe, provide some headlift, right? I hope. Headlift of 10 meters, yep. We're just going to go like that. guys take 40 each. That's providing 80, that's providing 120, that's providing... You're providing stuff. 60. Yeah, I think we're good. Nope, this needs to be Mach. Oh yeah, Mach 3 to do the trick. And then with all this fuel, we gotta transport it. Eventually. Later. How much water do I need to be producing? 80 by 2 is 160. So I need to provide 2 of these guys. Go logistics, grab some floor holes. Oh, nope, those are already installed. I need 160 total. These guys have a maximum of 3. That's fine. Grab that. This guy goes here. Stick that around like that. And there we go. Oop, stuck on pipe. There we go. Now we just sit and wait for a moment. Hopefully water gets pumping into here soon. Double check we got water in this pipe too. Water in this pipe is almost full. There's water in there, so we should have water up here in just a moment. These guys need to be running consistently. This guy can't be overflow. Ah, I'm not actually turning this plastic yet. That's right. And turn it into plastic. Which means I need water. Which means I need a brain cell. Okay. I was like, why is this not running? It's not running for reasons. No, these guys aren't even powered up. 5, 6, there. And so I said I needed how much? I needed 160. That's providing 240, so I can hook it into that water system here. 944. Go. Okay, 1 second. That's crooked first of all. Okay, don't know what's going on with that. Okay, why are you doing that? Close enough. Could be getting water in a moment. Are these guys overclocked? You're not overclocked. You're not overclocked. Are you? No. Are you? No. How are you? Oh well. I got packaged fuel. I got lots of packaged fuel actually. Now, I do want to upgrade this to turbo fuel for the future. Turbo fuel. But it's going to take... I'm doing it with fuel. It's going to take a lot more stuff that I just don't have right here. So, I need to find that other recipe, I guess. Anyway, hope y'all enjoy. Hope y'all have a great week and stay safe. And I look forward to seeing you next episode. Till then, peace out. Bye.